I am a Congolese born in South Africa. It's fun how women think they have chewed my money. We are 666 Brotherhood taking orders from the underground. We roll with expensive cars, splash man before eyes of the grooviest who come empty at the club hoping to rob men. They target men, we also target them. In our shrine, we feast on human blood and we give these women money and place curse on them to follow us in bed. We have many human agents of the underground who can transform to anything: snake, lizard, cat, owl, and the women asking men money end up sleeping with our agents whilst cases working in their lives. That's why some are stagnant, broke, and poor. We are responsible of breakups and divorces. They think asking men money is normal, but it's our satanic temple influence. Satan order us to satisfy their pleasure desires. We're done with Zambia, Kenya, and South Africa. Girls, our target is mainly Zimbabweans and Lesotho. Many of our victims are spiritually and physically paralyzed because we invoke the spirits of lust, carnal, desire, poor, and lack upon them. Help, I need to come out. Hello viewers, welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you are still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Today we have 3 confessions, and the first confession was that of this satanic man who is confessing. And we have other 2 confessions to come. Solution Uncle, the story of that lady who was dating a cult leader reminds me of my story. I was in a similar situation for years till I find Jesus Christ. I am a 41-year-aged lady from Pretoria. My parents died some years ago. I was still at a very young age, thanks to my aunt and her husband for taking care. They took me before I was even able to speak. Auntie and her husband took me after mom's funeral. My mom died 6 months after giving birth to me. Auntie took me, sent me to school from grade 1 to grade 9. Through the influence of friends, I misbehaved. Sometimes we were no longer going to school. Sometimes we would be with our boyfriends. Someone tipped my aunt. She trapped and chased me away from her house. I slept under the bridge for some days. Auntie's friend saw me there, felt pity, and negotiated with aunt to take me back home. My aunt agreed to give me a second chance. I returned to her home, but auntie's husband was acting so weird. He was always complaining, "Hey, your aunt is not satisfying me in bed." I was very young to hear such from that old man. Reported to auntie, but auntie thought I was framing against her husband. Instead of taking action, auntie got angry at me. She was no longer trusting me since days I snitched out of school. Her husband continued with his habit. It was even worse. He approached for a secret sexual affair with me. I refused and I threatened him to tell his wife. The man gave me 2 options: to accept or to leave his house. This left me with no option than to accept. I slept with auntie's husband for several times. We did it for more than 6 months till aunt caught us pants down. That time my aunt was furious. She chased me away and never looked back. I moved to Soshanguwe Township. I started commercial sex working. One of those school friends was already there doing commercial sex work. Back at school, she urged me to consult a local sangoma to attract rich men. I followed the instructions and went to this sangoma. The sangoma was an old grandmother. She gave me a small bark of a tree to chew. The charm didn't want human blood, but the first man you sleep after eating will love you forever. We used to stand aside the main road targeting truck drivers. One day, I got hooked by a truck driver. He was looking good. I satisfied him in bed. The following week, he specifically came for me. He wanted to be with me wherever he was. The pay was good. We started traveling together from city to city, country to country. Whenever he wanted sex, we packed aside and sleep. He was a married man at home. At work, I was his wife. I satisfied him to an extent that he started thinking to marry. These other days, he was transporting tea from DRC to South Africa. One day, we were in Democratic Republic of Congo. I was tired of traveling. He booked me a hotel room and returned with a load to South Africa. The next day, I went to a saloon. Whilst returning hotel room from the saloon, I met my ex-boyfriend from high school, the one who broke my virginity at school. He said he was at a varsity and has come to DRC on educational purposes. We still have feelings for each other. He accompanied me to the hotel room. We had sex for hours. The next morning, I was shocked to see him not in the room. I never saw him from then. The following week, my truck driver returned to DRC. We continued with our movements. After 3 months, I skipped my periods. I was pregnant. I told my man, thinking he will be satisfied since he has no child from his marriage. To my surprise, the man got furious. He revealed that he never trusted me from the start. I was shocked. How come the person I have been with most of the time rejecting like that? He told me that doctors said he was unable to have a child. His sperm count was totally low. To make the story short, after the child was born, we went for DNA tests. Probability of paternity was 0%. Truly, he was not the father to the child. The only other person I slept with was my ex-boyfriend. I searched him on Facebook. He was not responding. His numbers were unreachable. I went to their home. His relatives were shocked. They told me that he died 10 years ago. I asked our mutual friends from school. They confirmed. I tried to explain to the relatives, hey, I slept with him in DRC. People thought I was mentally ill. The next night, he came to my dreams, sitting at the graveyards. From then, I sleep with him in dreams. In real life, no man approached or liked me again. I used to smell bad odor when an interested man was with me. The interest will fade up with time. After years of struggling, after praying and praying each and every day, one day I dreamed a preacher on TV. The man told me to touch the screen if I wanted to be cleaned. I touched the screen. I woke up at midnight and started vomiting. The charm which I was given by the Sangoma came out. That's how I was healed. I am now married with 2 kids. So my sister from the evil cow's story, seek God, everything will be okay. Yellow Solution Uncle and everyone, can I kindly get advice? I am a 20-year-old female with a child who is 4 years. So my story is I found a guy who I'm dating. Now it's been 3 years since we have been together. I completed my matrix last year while staying with him. Things were really hard because we were always fighting, but I managed to pass my matric with 3 distinctions. I got admitted at the UJ. That's when things became worse. UJ required a 3,800 registration fee, which I didn't have. I tried everything, but I failed to get the man. So I took a gap year. So now I've decided to enroll with UNISA so that I can look for a job while I am studying. So my guy is 32 years of age and not working. But the problem is a friend found a job for me to register in January. The job is in Mpumalanga. So my guy doesn't want me to go yet. He can't provide much, and my daughter doesn't even go to crash since I use her money to buy food. I need advice, please. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who confessed today. We always learn from other people's mistakes. It's like I'm repeating what I say every day. Guys, it's a fact. We always learn from other people's mistakes. So I'd like to thank. If there is a girl who is still at school, who was tuned in to this show, it's obvious. She have learned, even those boys, guys, we need to be obedient. Hey, school boys and schoolgirls, we need to be obedient. Be obedient. Listen to what your parents or guardians are telling you to do. Those people, they love you. They love you. They don't hate you. Why hating you for nothing? Why hating you for nothing? You need to be obedient. Look what happened in her life. She ended up crying each and every day. Our elderly knows everything, knows all this. That's why they keep on saying, hey, stop doing that. Go to school. I think you have learned if you was tuned in. Thank you, my sister, for sharing such a helpful story. I'm sure the person you are trying to help was listening. This story of yours, you commented and I approached you saying, can you please allow us to publish it as a confession? It might be helpful. Yes, it's helpful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you was tuned in and you are in a same situation like our sister was, say, dear Lord, search my heart, reveal to me any remaining bars of hate where I have attempted to forgive apart from you. I pray you would cover these years in your healing grace. Through your strength, empower me to forgive others as wholly and completely as you first forgave me. In Jesus' name, amen. Guys, if you need to be forgiven, make sure you forgive others first. Make sure you forgive others first. And there was the first confession. Our brother is saying he is a member of a 666, operates under the ground. Their target are girls. I think I need to reread. I think I need to reread. I am a Congolese born in South Africa. It's fun how women think they have chewed my money. We are 666 brotherhood, taking orders from the underground. We roar with expensive cars, splash man before eyes of the grooviest who come empty at the club hoping to rob men. They target men, we also target them. They target men, we also target them. In our shrine, we feast on human blood and we give these women money and place curse on them. We have many human agents of underground who can transform to anything. Snake, lizard, cat, oil, and the women as, hey, guys. It's like I don't want you to enjoy. Be very careful, be very careful, be very careful. Seek God. Stop going to these places. Our sisters. I am begging you. Oh, I am begging you. Let's seek Jesus Christ. There's still hope. There's still time. Look at what the devil is doing at you. I'm sure we have learned. Comment section, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to leave a comment. That was Solution Uncle for you on Extraordinary Africa. Hope you leave a comment, a like, and a share. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. That was the story for the day. Enjoy your day. Let's meet on Wednesday morning. Bye. Peace.